Hey guys, it's us, the two Nosy Meerkats. You're listening to WWFM with Gap Tooth and the Skinny.
Two Nosy Meerkats.
Nubile is an awful adjective. Awful adjective.
Reminds me of the
Moist
ancient-
is fine.
Great drag name.
Nubile.
Noob Isle.
Oh, drag name Nubile Youngbody.
Hell yeah.
Have we been recording?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
No, we haven't.
It's a felony
Don't
to say
yell
you've
at
not
her.
been recording. Yeah, don't yell at a woman.
Kind of want to.
Okay.
You're fun to yell at, especially because I know you just got off a plane, so you're tired, and so I know that it hits you different.
Yeah.
I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream in my cardigan.
Don't look me right in the eyes as you say.
Welcome to the famous next woo.
This is harassment. This is sexual harassment.
Well, as you...
I didn't come here for this. I came here to do sexual harassment.
Yeah, I was going to say you looked at the materials. Yeah.
I'm going to sound Lucas Arnold.
People watching along at home, we are recording.
Please look up sounding online.
Look up sounding on Bing.com.
Yeah. Bing.com. Are you sponsored?
Yeah, welcome to Two Nosy Meerkats, where we're sponsored exclusively by Bing.com.
I don't know how technically proficient you are. Can you add the sponsor by Bing thing? Can you do that? Jamie?
Jamie, can you pull that up?
I can do a fake one,
Yeah.
but I'll have to put a disclaimer saying this isn't real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to say that because like everyone forgets about Bing.
Everyone forgets about Bing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you use Bing, right?
Honestly, sometimes I use Bing when I want to do internet piracy because they're like worse about protecting it than Google is.
Yeah.
I, for one, am shocked that
Yeah.
they're bad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I do with Bing.com? I
don't
look
know.
up Google just to make them do it.
Oh my, you're sick.
Wow. I look up Ask Jeeves
You look up Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, 'cause I want-
on what platform?
On
Google?
Bing.
On Bing, yeah.
because I want them to finally get married.
Yeah. I want them to kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask
Yeah.
Jeeves would be a good drag name.
No, it would not.
Yeah, you're right. I'll
Kill
Google
yourself,
myself.
Gabby.
Yep. I've been waiting for an excuse for some time, and here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's arrived. That'd be great. A person who wants just the excuse.
I
You're
needed someone
describing-
else to say it, so it wouldn't be my idea.
Once again, you're doing a hypothetical that's just comedians.
Yep,
Just
that's true.
comedian.
Yeah.
Just waiting around for a reason to kill yourself.
Yeah. Oh,
Who is
what
this, Ethan Filler?
Who is our guest, by the way?
Who is our guest on Two Nosy Meerkats podcast?
I was waiting to see
Yay!
if there was like an intro thing. But then I was like, I thought you guys going to do like, hey guys, it's the Meerkats. But then we went right into it.
Can you do our intro?
Can you do that actually?
Yeah.
Sure. Hey guys, it's us, the two Nosy Meerkats. You're listening to WWFM with Gap Tooth and the Skinny. Whoa.
Gap Tooth and the Skinny.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut the most amazing soy face out of what you just
Yeah, of course.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Gab Tooth is a great nickname for you.
Gab
Wait.
yeah, there we go.
Gabe
Tooth.
Tooth, your drag king name.
Gabe
Yes.
Tooth.
Gabe Tooth. That is
Totally.
very good.
Yeah.
You're very good at this. Is there
Yeah.
a drag name for me that you can think of?
I give me some time.
Lucas Fartnold.
That's
Artistry.
Artistry. Yeah, I'm an artist first and
Yeah.
foremost.
Yeah, but I need less art and I need more Ethan right now on this name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a lot of pressure. To be honest, I think in like 20 minutes we'll be talking about something else, and I'll randomly be like, "Bazinga, a drag
Yeah,
game."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Totally.
let it
So let's move on and we'll let
So
it
let's move on.
It's fine.
percolate.
It's
yeah.
percolate.
So do you consider yourself an artist?
Ugh,
Yeah.
no.
Thank God.
What do you think of artists?
Good. I don't know.
Positive, happy.
Wait, that's such a general question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't that good.
Is comedy
It's
art?
No, I used to say that like comedy is like when people refer to like comedians as like artists or whatever, it's like in the same way that like comedy is like if you're a comedian, like you're an artist in the same way like someone who works at Subway is a sandwich artist.
Which they are.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
They know how to
They
put
are.
together ham and cheese, and that's
Yeah.
that's an art in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's like comedy isn't. It's art. Comedy's like it's like learning to like pickpocket or something. Like it comes in handy.
It's
and
a skill.
Fun. It's a skill.
More than an art form, do you
Yeah.
think?
Same financial bracket. Too.
Exact
Oh,
same
well,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly less actually, because you
Yeah.
can get money out of pickpocketing.
Yes.
It's true.
And you could do that on day one. Comedy, very
Yes.
No one's
Very
waiting
rare.
on stage time to pickpocket.
rare. No.
I'm just waiting for the booker
You know,
to let me
yeah,
pick their
yeah.
pockets.
No one has to send.
let me audition for JFL.
Hello.
No one has to send in a tape to pick a pocket. You know.
Yeah, quite the opposite. It requires a great deal of discretion.
Imagine doing a bringer to pickpocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm bringing
That's
only
a gang.
friends.
That's a
a
street
gang.
gang.
Yeah, that's a
That's,
street.
Yeah.
that's a mugging gang.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I can
That
see
is.
you joining a gang. I can see you being like a cult leader, actually.
You'd be a
Thank
good
you.
cult leader.
Thank
Very,
you.
very good. You're very commanding energy-wise. You're also very tall. You can tower over
Yeah,
a
but
lot
I
of people.
can't. I'm not organized.
No?
I need
That's
like a
true.
right hand man. I guess.
No, but you can get those in a cult.
Yeah.
You think that the Pope
can.
doesn't have an assistant, a guy? You think the Pope doesn't have someone hired to do social?
Are you calling? Oh my god, that's funny. Are you
Social.
calling
The Pope an
Catholicism a cult?
influencer?
Though,
I'm saying
They drink
yes.
blood.
really?
Yeah, they drink the blood of
The
Christ.
body of Christ and the blood of Christ.
There's only one thing worse than drinking physical blood, and that's thinking you're
That's
drinking blood.
pretending to drink blood. That's weird.
That's awful.
If Catholics were just like, this is blood, we're drinking it, it'd be one thing. But they're like, we're gonna pretend wine is blood. It's not
Yeah.
normal. And that's how you end up fucking kids.
You drink enough blood, you're like,
Yeah.
Take that, Catholics.
yeah, that's true. That's
We're pissing off everybody today.
You should go on Bill Maher and do that.
Yeah, I should go on Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would love you.
Can you do your Bill Maher?
The thing about you, Ethan, you're right. Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. I fucking cannot stand. He's so smug.
You don't like him? I thought you get along so well with him.
I mean, sure, for like 2 minutes, like I could say hi to him for like, but if he was like, so these fucking like, I can't even do it in a good impression, like these woke kids, I'd be like, shut up.
Yeah. The thing about him is he must be 100, right?
Yes.
But
He's like in his 60s, I
But
think.
he's looked 60 for like 50
He has looked
years.
60 for a very long time.
Sometimes that can work. Like Steve Martin has looked 60 since he was in his 20s. He's
And it's
gorgeous.
working.
And he
It's
looks
great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's a handsome man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, Patrick Stewart. He's
Stewart.
looked somewhere 50, 60 forever.
Yeah.
He went bald at 19.
Wow.
In like 6 months, he
Wow.
went completely bald.
That's almost like going gray at 19.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Even worse, going
you
gray
imagine-
at 30.
Yeah. With not all of your teeth.
No.
I know.
A lot less. It's kind of a downward trajectory.
Did that make eating pussy easier or harder?
You know, it's about the same, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Well, you have like a little.
You're very toothy with eating pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I did the biting, it was there was a little bit
A little
missing.
easier for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say comedians are tooth tellers. That sucked,
Wow.
and I hate
Wow.
myself.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, goodbye. Go tell your tooth somewhere else.
Oh, that was worse than mine somehow. I don't know how you did it.
I can always escalate
Yeah.
the situation
Ethan,
and make
what
it
is
so
your
much
technique?
worse.
What is your technique for eating pussy?
So first you get like a pair of good industrial like salad tongs, like the ones they use at like a Chipotle. Then you separate the I believe it's called
The art from the artist.
first rule of eating pussy, you gotta separate the art from the artist. All right. All right.
This is my job. This is not me.
Yes. Yeah. This pussy is here. The person is here. They're not necessarily connected.
Yeah.
In that way.
Speak
Speak on it.
preach.
Eating pussy is a lot like watching Rosemary's Baby.
Go on.
Just Roman Polanski. and
Oh,
all
I
that.
forgot
Yeah.
he
Oh,
directed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a
Hot take.
Yeah,
knucklehead. little
he's a bit of a he's a scoundrel.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
a no
raped a
good Nick.
13-year-old.
A no good Nick. Yes.
I know good usage.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh.
So back to eating pussy.
Back to eating pussy.
Yeah.
So you get a good industrial style tongs from the food service industry.
Yes.
Then you take them and you separate. I believe it's called the labia minora and the labia majora. The labia minora is not Jewish. That is a misconception.
Totally.
Yes. It is actually Muslim.
Yes. Yes. Inshallah. Yeah. It's sort of the hijab of the vagina.
Oh my God.
It kind of is. I see that.
You're leading the witness and then getting mad that I'm saying the things you want, Lucas.
True.
I'm furious, but keep going.
You know
Right.
what? You're just saying what we've all been thinking for some time.
Yeah. I'm saying what the woke left doesn't want me to say.
Could you imagine every morning the woke left wakes up and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, the hood is the hijab of the pussy.
Yeah.
They can't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think there's a guy who he calls like his like bitch wife the woke left so he can complain about her discreetly.
That's good.
Yeah.
No,
But
it
maybe
isn't.
maybe it's like a code, like her initials are like Wendy Lichtenstein or something, but it's like woke
Made her
left.
Jewish. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What's that about?
Interesting.
Ricky?
Wives can sometimes be Jewish. Why are you limiting?
No,
Why
never.
No, never.
Why are you limiting wivehood to goyim?
Because if a wife is Jewish, she's clearly fucking another wife. Have you never seen the movie with Rachel McAdams and Rachel Weisz?
Why?
Do you remember that movie?
I don't know what's going on at all.
Rachel
There's a-
McAdams and Rachel Weisz?
There's a movie, I forget the name.
Do they?
Is there hot Rachel on Rachel action?
Yeah.
There's Rachel action, and they're both Orthodox
A lot of
Jewish.
Rachel
and they
tension?
Is it
spit-
an inter-Rachel relationship?
It's
Yes.
an inter-Rachel
There's a lot of
rela-
Rachel tension.
Yeah. Yeah.
and they spit in each other's mouths.
That's nothing.
That's yeah.
But it's really.
Do you know what I've
vivid.
seen, bitch?
What have you seen?
Do you know
Tell
about
us.
what do you know about silicone docking? Where men inject their penises with silicone until the urethra is abnormally large size, and then another man puts his penis inside of that urethra.
And you've seen, and these are your friends that you're talking about.
No,
You've seen
they're
this?
from on the internet.
Okay.
You can watch anything on the internet.
You can make
They don't.
friends
They
on
don't tell you that in school.
Well, I'm glad our listeners are learning from you.
So wait, how did you find out about this?
Sometimes you ever like watching porn, and it gets to a point where you're like,
No.
okay. You ever like watch porn and you're like, I think the point of like at a certain point it's like I'm not even jerking off anymore. I'm just trying to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like what's this? And this you learn about different like subculture, and you're like, I'm not horny at this point, but I was like, oh, so many different cultures,
Yeah.
so many different things.
You've done that.
Learned about the world through porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I one ear out the other with me.
What about
Yeah.
the woman putting objects in her butt?
Yeah. I actually
Well,
have.
she didn't come up with that
How do you know?
because I invented it.
That's where I know you from.
Of course, people. Before I started comedy, I had a long, prolific career.
Inventing things you can
Yeah.
do with holes on the body.
Yeah, people just thought the butt it was for exiting, and then I was like, I'm a salmon swimming upstream. I'm what they call it? What do they call it in the tech industry?
Pioneer. Disruptor.
I'm a disruptor.
Disruptor.
I'm a disruptor.
Disruptor, no bad
In- in the-
ideas.
in the-
yeah,
in
blue
the
sky.
You're a
ass
disruptor
industry.
because you invented anal sex.
Yes.
That's amazing, but
That's-
people
that's
don't
incredible.
attribute it
Have
to
you
at all.
patented it yet?
That was my problem.
See, this is why you need an assistant, much like the Pope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone, please write in so you could to apply to be Ethan's assistant.
Yes,
we can get a
please.
lot done today.
Yeah, because the Pope also claims to have invented anal sex.
Yes. But
they
only
weren't
with
they
young
weren't the first to
boys.
do anal sex, but they were the first to televise it.
Yes.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the written
Yeah.
word.
The Catholic Church didn't invent pedophilia, but my God, have they perfected it?
Kind of like New York and pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catholic style pedophilia
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
You can't go. You can't get pedophilia better anywhere else.
It's like how they talk about like making bagels in New York. They're like
Yeah.
it's something in the water.
It's in the
Yeah.
water. It's
It
different.
comes from the pedophilia region of the Vatican.
yeah, yeah. You know, it's not actually pedophilia unless it's from one specific
unless it's from
province of
pedophiles.
France.
That tends to be
Oh
true.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Speaking of pedophilia,
Yes.
how
Lucas
old were-
Arnold. No.
Yeah.
Lucas Arnold.
Lucas
Yeah, we
Arnold
know
is
what you
here.
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's wilding out.
Oh,
By which I mean
Pedophilia.
being a pet.
Yeah, you admitted it on
Yeah.
tape.
Yes, I
yeah.
have
On
admitted
tape.
it here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask how old you were when you came out? Were you of pedophile age?
Well, he's straight.
Are you?
When you
you're-
came
you're
out as
cute.
straight.
Do you think I was actually straight or something? Are
Yeah.
you doing a comedy bit?
No.
No, I'm gay. I'm very gay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He's doing a bit.
Oh, you're doing a silly bit?
No.
Oh, homophobia on camera.
Homophobia on camera, alive and well. In
It's
Lucas
not
Arnold.
homophobia. It's me not believing you're gay at all.
I'll prove it right now. We're gonna have to turn the cameras off, or keep
No,
the
keep
cameras
them on.
on and make money.
Keep them on.
Make
Yeah.
money.
Oh,
This is what Patreon is gonna be for now.
Lucas, you would-
Elderly twink destroyed by fat comedian.
Lucas, can I say you'd make the most incredible gay baiting OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You would
Oh,
make so much
God.
money, actually.
I probably could. I
Yeah.
could do a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my elderly twin.
Elderly twink.
Literally twink.
How old is he?
No. Don't say.
He's-
Don't. No, you can say, but lie.
I'm sure you have a Wikipedia page. I can do this right now.
All right, look me up on Wikipedia.
I don't think he does have a Wikipedia page.
I don't have a
Oh, I thought
Wikipedia.
he was famous. Never mind.
That's what I thought too. That's
I am on
See-
famousbirthdays.com. But don't look me up there because I want you to guess. How old am
50.
I? 50?
No.
Yeah.
Let me see. 29.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I got it?
Yeah, you nailed
really
it.
old.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did. I'm gonna be honest. I went a little bit under to be nice. And that was my low ball guess. Yeah. Anyways,
Oh god.
So you were how old?
How old are you?
I never came out.
You were
That's
just
awesome.
always out?
You were just always gay.
Well, I was like a kid, and then I was older, and then like I was at a certain point. I was like, if my parents don't figure this out on their own, they were. You know.
Yeah, totally.
And eventually, I think I did one show that my parents attended, and they saw me do a gay joke on stage, and I was like, I guess this is good enough.
Right. Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah.
I think people
I
of
wear
your
the
generation.
sweater in front of them, or what's not clicking.
Yeah. People of your generation like don't have to come out necessarily. It's just
Your
like
generation. How old is she?
a thing. I'm 100.
Yeah. No, she's like middle-aged and gay, so she's 42.
Oh, yeah,
no,
I'm Asian.
lesbians is different.
Yeah? Oh, they age different?
Yeah, they do. It's like dog years and cat years or whatever.
Yeah.
Like gay men, it's like if you're 30, you're dead. Like gay women, if you can be like 70 and you can still get so much young sniz.
That's really true, actually.
Yeah.
Think
I
about
love
like our.
you talking about pussy.
Yeah, of course.
Sniz.
Yeah.
I've actually never heard that word.
Someone said, they're like, I love hearing you talk about like pussy or whatever, because you know, there's no love for it at all. It's like I'm from a third party. Like a guy was like, the pussy or whatever. I'm like, this ham roll over here or whatever. I don't know.
Oh my
I
god.
feel you have a deep sense of platonic love for it.
Yeah.
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 You
Like an
appreciate
old
it?
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't, I'm not a marine biologist, but like I'm like those, the undersea documentaries, they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm no fish, but I love the water.
Yeah.
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 I thought about recently you had, was it a show or a mic that was like Guess My Sexuality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Mike.
It was a mic. I wanted to go. I ended up working. I have a day job. I ended up having to work. But I thought about going. But then I was like, should I even like, if someone comes to that mic and they're like obviously gay, do you just go like, step aside, Mary? All right.
Well, we have had people come do the show who they started with "I'm gay, so you don't have to guess anymore," and then
That's
at
no fun.
At one point, yeah, they were no fun. So at one point, someone told everyone like, "Shut up, don't guess," and then the stenographer drew.
Because
We have a court
theme.
stenographer
Yeah, yeah.
who draws everything.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
At one point, the stenographer.
That's actually a sketch artist, not a stenographer. Oh. A stenographer is someone who takes shorthand down.
Wait, that's true.
Yes, you don't know anything about law.
We're liberal with our terms.
Yes.
Yeah. We're
little
But
too much.
conservative with their politics.
Yeah.
Look
Very-
up Gabby Jordan. She hates Palestine. No, I don't know. I
It's
don't
true.
know.
I mean, I want them to be free, but I hate their
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah. She believes Palestine should exist and then we should kill them. No. Sorry. We're talking about your show. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
the sketch artist.
sketch artist.
So she said, so you told me to shut up, so I drew you as gay Hitler, and it was a portrait of gay Hitler. So
Oh yeah, the character Gay Hitler.
yes,
Yeah.
the classic.
No, I've seen him around. He's come to like the mic I like run. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up guy, Gay Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew all Hitler
Yeah.
needed was to be a little fruity?
I think we all knew it.
I mean, he worked with Hugo Boss and Chanel, so he was already a little fruited.
I
Have you
forgot
seen
he was
very
a
tight
Chanel.
pants? Very tight.
Tight pants.
Yeah. Was into art,
Yeah.
but not good at it.
Very gay.
That's so gay. Yeah.
The gayest thing on earth is to think you're better at art than you actually are. That's gay. That's gay culture.
That's true. And then later you just become like a connoisseur of it. You
Should
just
we
start
do like those people who are like dead set on like Abraham Lincoln was actually gay? Should
Yeah.
we do that for Hitler? Be like he was actually queer representation.
You should.
you
You
create an
should.
infographic, like
Yeah.
a really annoying one, like
Yes.
things you didn't know about
Things you didn't know
Adolf
about
Hitler.
Hitler. He was queer. Hitler actually preferred he/they pronouns.
Bisexual, aromantic.
Bisexual, aromantic, demisexual.
Yeah.
Bisexual, aromantic, demisexual.
Oh, I'm sorry. We hate diversity now, Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. What's
Yes.
that all about?
I don't like people that are bi and demi, especially Hitler.
Yeah.
I will say that. You can't be both of
And you
those
can
things
clip
in my
that.
book.
Yeah.
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 That's so woke of you. We should do that with it. Who else should we do that with? I think Mussolini.
Stalin.
Mussolini, she, they.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah, Mussolini is actually a he/him lesbian.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? I totally see it. Napoleon, too.
Mao Zedong, I think, could be non-binary. I think he could. When I say it, that's...
Can you take that sentence, nothing else, and just post that to your story? Just that. I love that. I love that.
Let
Mao
everyone-
Zedong could be non-binary.
With one of those create formats, like don't even post a picture. Just
Create? What the?
you know on Instagram where you can just write text.
No one knows what you're talking about. You're crazy.
I'm old, okay?
We know. We can see.
I'm 105 years old.
Editor, zoom in on her.
Editor Jamie?
It's, yeah,
Jamie?
Jamie, zoom in on the
Jackie?
wrinkles.
No,
Jackie. Jamie transition.
Jamie
It's
transition.
Jackie
It's Jackie now.
Yeah. That'd be crazy if Joe Rogan's producer transitioned.
The craziest thing is like, well, his whole like thing is that like, whenever someone's like, honestly, he isn't even like super all right. He just goes with whatever people tell him.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's interesting because he'll be like, he'll have Jordan Peterson on and it'll be like, yeah, the woke left or whatever. But then he had like, I think someone more liberal on one time and he was like, yeah, Ace Ventura is actually a pretty transphobic movie. And I'm like, you can't just go with whatever is in front of you.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people think Kamala Harris should have done the podcast.
Whoa. Oh my God, I just realized maybe Joe is Demi, but with conversation.
I don't know. That was a lot to
Yeah.
process.
No. Think of it. So like he's not going in.
Sure.
Like he's just receiving energy and he's just down with whatever. It's not
Yeah.
about the opinions you have. It's about how good of a time you
He's
have
an
with
empath.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Sure.
Do you believe in astrology?
I don't at all. I fuck men.
That's true.
I don't
yeah.
have to worry about. I really like. It's really like, I know it was like a whole thing on Twitter where like people were calling it space racism, and like women were like, why can't women have fucking hobbies? But I'm like, I think I don't really get into astrology, but also like it is like literally, it's like literally like judging people based on the circumstances of their birth.
Yeah.
That's literally what it. I'm like it is like a little bit like. People are like, we're just having fun. I'm like, I've literally heard people go like, no, I can't be friends with a Scorpio. And I'm like, you're mass psychosis.
I think people take
Mass
it to
psychosis.
extremes. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I know he agrees. I think astrology
agree.
is fun and informative because I fucked
It
enough
can be
women.
Informative.
fun.
Yes.
It's not informative. It's just you're just hanging out.
It's also not It's like what it is assigned to is different from how the stars are now because they've shifted.
You know, I don't want to be lectured about this by two gay men.
Are you calling me two men because I'm fat?
I don't want to be lectured by this by a
Yeah.
fat fuck.
Hip soccer mom fat phobia arc.
Yes.
And also Ethan Filler's straight ally.
Straight ally.
Powerful
Straight
ally. Don't
Yes.
erase his sexuality.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you
I
so
I just
much.
think astrology is fun, but people take it to
It's
a
also, like,
crazy extreme.
They take it to an extreme, and also they're like so steadfast. Like, first of all, every single, and I know we're treading such fucking ground here. Like, no one in this circle is saying a single original thing. But I'm not driving, so, but like every single one of them is like, you're an Aries, which means sometimes you have moments of anger, but then also moments of calm.
Yeah.
It's always like, you're a Virgo.
Which is the most specific thing I've ever heard said about another person.
It's always like, you're a Virgo. You enjoy food, shelter, and water. Like, it's so non-specific. And also, these astrology experts, they can't agree on. You know what my favorite thing is to do? And viewers at home, I encourage you to do this as well. If you're being interrogated by an astrology individual, I'm trying not to say bitch, because that's misogynistic. But one of these astrology individuals, bitches.
I'm trying to find the words to describe this girl without being disrespectful.
Yeah.
When they're like, what's your sign? Tell them guess. And give them 3 tries.
Yes.
Every single time someone does it, they're like, Aries. And I'm like, no. They're like, Scorpio. I'm like, no. And they're like, Capricorn. I'm like, no. And then they're like, okay, what is it? I'm like, Pisces. And then every time, like clockwork, they go, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck do you mean? It didn't make sense the first 3 goddamn times. You tried. I'm sorry, you just really opened something up in me.
No, I
understand.
love this. I love this so much.
Lucas
what
has
are we
been
doing?
looking for this in
I have been
companionship
looking
for
for this
quite
is the
some
best
time.
way to close out the year. Is with this being you are speaking my thoughts more
Yeah.
eloquently than I ever could.
But
Yeah.
then what do you guys think of like the personality test people? Because Myers-Briggs is all
Those are
made up.
personalities, not stars.
Yeah, that's like your
They give
choices.
you an
You can
informed
choose
survey
that. Yeah.
where you pick between options.
But it's all pseudoscience.
Yes.
As well.
Not more so than the stars,
Not
Gabrielle.
more- no.
way less than the stars. Still not an accurate way to
Sorry
judge
to
anything.
dead name.
Yeah.
Wait, I've actually been thinking about nicknames a lot. Do you ever meet those people who like they have a clear nicknameable name like Michael or Mike?
But they
But
go by like William.
yeah, but they go by
They're
the
not
formal
Will.
name.
No, not Will. They're like, it's William.
Those people are sick in the head.
I've never met any of these people. Someone who's named Michael, but it goes by William.
There's a kid in my middle school. He's
No, I'm sorry. Like, if someone who goes by like Michael, full name, but they're not Mike.
Yes.
Like, we're talking about that. If someone goes by if your full name is like William, and you're not going by Will, it's a little suspect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's also you're trying to be fancy.
Okay, but let me ask you
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
my
fine,
name
though.
my name is Lucas. I do not go by Luke.
Yeah, but you're
but
Lucas
that's
with a K,
different.
Yes.
Yeah.
which is you're weird enough.
I'm weird enough.
You're not gonna be Luke with a K.
No.
That's how you spell Luke.
Loose with a
That's
C.
how you
Loose.
spell Luke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, he's not gonna go by loose. He's already
No.
too loose.
I am a loose woman.
Yeah. But it's different if it's like Willie. Like William is really nicknameable. You can do Will,
Yeah.
Willie, Bill.
Bill, yeah.
Or a
Yeah.
specific, like, honestly, William, I can almost understand. If someone's name is Robert,
and
Yeah.
you don't
and they're Robert,
Oh, grow up.
Rob, Robbie, Bob, Bobby. So many options.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I
there
named all of
are
them.
there are Roberts that I'm aware of in the comedy community. Would you say this to their face that they should pick something other than
I'm
Robert?
not saying they should.
but it would be better if they did.
Maybe. Also, to be clear, this is Gabby's stance. I'm just going along with it. I don't know why I'm defending her opinions.
I would say it to anyone's face. Okay, basically, I thought about this because there was a kid in my middle school who used to go by Mikey, and then years later, he messaged me being like, "My name is Michael now," and he
Now
was.
that makes sense for work, I guess.
No,
No,
I
but
understand
he
the
was-
rebranding with maturation.
Mike makes more sense though. I don't like Mikey.
Really?
Mikey is like that's
Mikey's
for like
too child-
That's for
too
like
juvenile.
That's for children or for like Guido's at the Jersey Shore or something. Like
Yeah.
Mikey, you can't go into. No one is going into like a Fortune 500 company and being like, "Can I get those reports, Mikey?" You know,
Imagine President Mikey.
President Mikey.
Yeah.
I would love
oh,
to see a
oh my
President
God.
Mikey. That guy'd be chill.
He would party. He
Yeah.
would. He'd have keggers in the White House.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to see. Because in the White House, they've got a bowling alley. They've got all these things.
Sorry,
I feel
what
like they
did you
never
did you
use
say?
it.
Kegger?
Yeah, you never heard that
Sorry,
term?
kegga.
I was waiting for that.
Do not use the hard R.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh,
I've
sorry.
never heard Keg's full name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes by Keg.
Yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, it'd be too
Yeah.
formal. Yeah.
Hey,
Full name is Keg Geraldo Jr.
But in the White House, they have a bowling
That
alley.
was
They have all this
dumb.
shit.
That was dumb. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's just a.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Stop. He yelled at me earlier because I showed up early. He got mad.
Oh yeah, it was so funny. So like we arranged to meet up at 2 p.m. but Ethan shows up at 1:30 saying,
Which I thought was respectful. And
It was
good.
very
it
respectful.
was very respectful, and like on a lot of times I would be able to welcome you in, but today was a day where I needed to go on a little walk.
He needed to go on a walk and like run some errands. And he was like, sorry, I can't welcome you in. What I didn't tell you was that I like really, really needed to pee really badly. So for a second, I was like, can I pee in your house before you go on your walk? And then we can go back down. But then I was like, no, that's crazy.
No,
where'd you end up peeing?
I would have let you.
It's
you pee
too
in the
late
park?
now. I pissed in front of children.
Oh, thank
My
God.
pants. That's right.
Wow. Lucas, do you feel responsible for that?
You do
Piece of
not want to
shit.
see this white sheet on the couch when I get out.
I
It looks
feel
like
bad.
a yellow outline like from Hiroshima.
Oh God. I
seen
just
the
feel bad
pictures.
knowing that you needed to pee because I would have let you, and I'm
I
very
know.
sorry.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Do you find it difficult to advocate for your needs?
I just don't want to be kicked off the pod.
Yeah.
Every time I do something cool, like I'm like so many things. I'm like it's like something cooler I want to do, and then it gets like canceled or like ruined.
No.
I was worried you were gonna like cancel today.
So what I'm hearing is you're gonna do something cool after this, because
Yeah.
No, I was like this podcast is fun. I was like they're probably gonna cancel or something.
What is an example of a time that's happened to you?
Recently, I'm like this isn't like. I'm gonna use a comedian's name because I really like them and it was no one's fault. But like, I was randomly I had like one video get it. I have nothing on this earth comedy wise. I have nothing. But I had one video get an undue amount of attention, and Elliot Glazer followed me, who I love. I love Elliot Glazer. He was on Broad City. He's very funny. He's very good.
Oh yeah, Alana's brother.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I was
don't-
like,
Categorize him by that. He's very funny in his own right. Hi, Elliot. And I was he was like, do you want to be on my podcast? And I was like, I would love to zoom into your podcast. That sounds so fun. And like the date like approached, and then like he was like, hey, sorry, we have to cancel. And I was like, oh, are we rescheduling? And it was like, no, the podcast it doesn't exist anymore. I was like, no, okay.
Well, you know why?
Oh,
It's
I'm
because
sorry.
he's Jewish.
which is
They're
two together. No.
Yeah, they
No.
can't have two at the
It's
same.
like-
Even us,
yeah.
it's a little.
We became
It's like
not
two
Jewish
beta
to
fish.
allow you in.
It's like two beta fish.
yeah,
They'll
in
fight.
the same tank. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to eat each other at the end.
Yeah.
Which is how lesbian dates work.
Yeah, I go on a date. I'm like, all right,
Right.
let's see. Am I getting eaten or am I eaten?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that Armie Hammer was a lesbian.
Yeah, he, him, lesbian. Yeah.
Here's that stellar humor that gets you on MTV.
Oh, you know, speaking of MTV, you know what I was watching yesterday?
Yeah.
Next.
MTV.
I was watching MTV. I was watching Next. Remember
Have you
Next?
seen the gay episode?
I have not.
Oh my God.
What happens?
There's it's the one with the bus, right?
Yeah. They
I'm
park
gonna-
in
I'm
a
gonna-
random parking lot.
I'm gonna let you get to your thing in a second, but I gotta tell you, there's just for your own like files or whatever. There's like an early 2000s, like 2005 or something episode of Next where it's all gay guys and they pick the worst faggots on earth.
Why am I
It's
not
just like
surprised?
the worst bitches on earth, and they're like, there's this one guy going like, you are cool, but like your hair is stupid. So next,
Yeah.
it's the worst people on earth. And I'm like, this is why we couldn't get married until 2015. This episode,
It doesn't surprise me because the whole show is like that.
it's terrible.
For those
never
who are
heard of
too
the show.
young,
It's
or
it's like
Lucas,
it's like a dating show where the plot of it is like they load people onto a bus and they have like a speed date, and like this one, the gay one, they all like dated each other. It was a whole thing. But I think normally it's like one. How does it?
Yeah, so it's one. Let's say it's like a woman who's the person who's being pursued, and they they put her out in this fuck ass parking lot, like this big parking lot, and it's shot so ugly. And then they pull up a bus full of 5 men. And all of the men are like really insane. And basically, they just get them so drunk. And they have
they gave them alcohol?
Yes. I read in a Reddit, like, Ask Me Anything about it.
Oh,
and
she went in.
Oh, yeah. I was fixated. And one of the guys on it was like, yeah, it was really fun. Like, we just got super drunk for a day and, like, did whatever they wanted.
That sounds kind of nice. I'd love to go next while drunk.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
That's just dating.
It seemed,
Yeah, that is dating.
I
You
guess
did nail dating.
so. But basically, they win money also. So, like, if you're a guy and you step off the bus and you meet the girl, however long you last on the date, that's how much money you win. So if you last,
I remember this now.
yeah, if you last 30 minutes, you win $30.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a horrible rate. $1 a minute?
I right. The way like the 2007 writer's strike wreaked havoc on the country and the world
I
at
know.
large. Do you
Yeah.
know about was it? I think it was called like Superstar USA.
No.
What?
Oh my god! It was like, it's the meanest prank show maybe ever on earth. It was like a parody version of like American Idol, where it's a singing competition, but they pick the worst singers. They single out the worst singers and have the competition like eliminate the better singers as it goes on. And then the finalists, you're not ready.
Okay.
The finalists compete, and then at the end they had like a big finale, and they filled the audience with people, and they told these people in the audience, hey, these people all have cancer. These people have cancer and they only have 2 months left to live. All they want is to sing. So you're going to clap for them and you're going to cheer for them because these people have cancer. And it's the
Do you think there's
meanest
one
thing on
audience
earth.
member who's like, they should be judged on their own merits?
On their merits.
Yeah.
I don't care if this bitch is going to die.
You
She's
suck.
out of tune. And then like they chose the worst singer, and I think they gave her money, but like she's humiliated forever. I think you can only find it online now.
Oh my god. We gotta watch.
Was
I
this
kinda wanna
based
see-
off William Hung? Remember him?
Is that a porn star?
I wish. It was an Asian guy who was considered one of the worst. I mean, it'd be crazy if he wasn't, right? But
Yeah.
I love finding out it was just an Asian name.
Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. I thought it was just like a white guy with a huge dick.
Yeah, that's what I was.
he
Also,
might still have a
I am
huge
William
dick.
Hung.
Stereotypes.
You know, if your last name is Hung, you should go by William, not Will.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree with you. Yeah, Will Hung.
Yeah, no, I think William, it like balances Hung.
Yes,
the
it makes it more,
monosyllabic,
it's more
it's
stately.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he sang the song "She Bangs."
She bangs. She
Yeah,
bangs.
she bangs.
Yeah.
She bang. Yeah, he was terrible.
There's a couple of the people. I remember they would go viral. Like the one lady, like Mary, she was in a red shirt, and she had like she was American Idol. She was bad. She wasn't necessarily worse, but she freaked out. Like she started like screaming at the judges, and like then she screamed at Ryan Seacrest, which he deserves.
Yeah, of course.
And she, oh my god, that's like terrible. I think going like viral like that in like the early 2000s specifically.
Yeah.
What a nightmare, because now there's like so many websites and apps and whatnot. Back in the day, if you like went viral on YouTube, you went viral.
Yeah,
Every middle schooler on earth knew who you were.
Yeah.
And that's the age bracket where they will say slurs without regret.
Oh yeah. Well,
A
thank God you're
12-year-old?
here to say them still.
Of course, I have a Peter Pan syndrome of sorts.
Did you? One of my favorite things ever on YouTube are bad X Factor and Britain's Got Talent auditions. They were like, there was a guy called
Specifically with the British accent.
Yes. There is a guy called Andy Demetriou. He's like a 60-year-old dude, really sweet. Like as soon as he comes on stage, you like him.
Yeah.
He's just very open, and he's I'm a dancer. He's gonna dance,
Oh,
and
no.
then literally all he does is he just goes
hell.
just that. He just
Yeah.
lifts his arms up and he sways, and that's it.
But would it
But
be different if he had cancer?
I wish he did.
I'm a dancer with cancer.
I wish he had.
What the fuck?
I'm a dancer.
No, but seriously,
with
it's-
cancer.
Madonna.
And then there's also like, it's become kind of a new sort of like reviral thing on TikTok where people are using the audio from this one woman who is just like so deluded in her confidence,
Yes.
thinking that she's a good singer and she isn't, and she has these really dark dark rings around her eyes, kind of like a record, and she's so bad at singing, but people are like, yeah, but she's serving cunt though, and people are admiring her. And
I can give it up for someone with like total, if you're bad but you have such confidence and I'm like, go on, I'll watch for decades.
Yeah.
Confidence is fun to see.
Yes. You know what I also don't, you know what I don't like about I hate when someone is like doing something that is obviously a bit, like it's like a character a bit, and the audience is like, you suck, and I'm like, it's a comedy bit.
Yeah.
Someone's doing a comedy bit, let them do the comedy bit.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that comes to mind?
Just like some will do like a performance artist where it's like you can tell, like you don't even need to be a comedian or something, but it's like they're like doing something intentionally bad or whatever, and like, well, you can, or like someone did like a magic act that like the whole thing was like it like went wrong or whatever, and I'm like, there's gonna be a reveal, there's gonna be a second, let the shoe drop. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's like, I don't know.
People forget the show, just the show aspect of it.
Yes.
But the best.
I do sometimes. I have been guilty of this.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, where I get swept up in it too much. I'm very gullible. I'm a very gullible person. And you could tell.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so like, I will get swept up and then forget
Also,
like
the way things are like edited. Like there was that poor woman, I think it was Britain's Got Talent, where she's like a blonde woman with like a short haircut, and they told her she was gonna sing like an original song or something, like, we want you to sing a Pink song, we want you to sing a song by Pink, and then she sang the song by Pink, and then all the judges were like, I don't know why you'd sing a Pink song, that's terrible. And then she started, people were like, this dumb, mean bitch. Yeah. It's like, they fucked her up. They like ruined.
Yeah.
It's also like when you're a bad singer, right up until you see the judges, they're telling you you're awesome.
Oh, the gaslighting.
Yeah, they gaslight you, which is why they look so shocked.
They pull the rug out from under them.
A lot of reality TV is like Stanford Prison Experiment vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Love is Blind.
Case in
for
point,
me,
Superstar USA.
Superstar USA, but even now, like Love is Blind is they just
That
like,
is cruel. That is
Yes.
They just won some kind of a lawsuit that classified reality TV stars as employees because that's how badly they were treating the contestants on Love is Blind.
Yeah.
They were like not feeding them, giving them endless alcohol, and they
Jesus
would have to
Christ.
have 3 like cups of alcohol to have like 1 glass of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing that.
So they were making them be fucked up. Like you had to be fucked up on set.
Yeah, that's how you get a reaction out of people. That's how like,
Yeah.
none of like, there was a thing, it was RuPaul's Drag Race. They had to like, after like I think a certain incident or a certain season, they were like, okay, so there's actually going to be a limit on how many alcohols you can have during Untucked.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's good.
But the earlier seasons were better though.
Oh, there some of the Untucks were amazing. The Tammy Brown one. Teleport us to Mars.
I
haven't seen any Untucked. I've seen like
do
one
you know why
episode.
she did that?
Why?
Because once again, the producers were like, they told her to act crazy. They're like, Tammy, be Tammy, act crazy, and she was like, ooh. she's so cunt. I
She's
love her.
awesome. I love Tammy Brown.
I love Tammy. I think I love when like truly like, because they have like a psych eval on that show. They have for a lot of reality shows, but for that one they have a psych evaluation where like if you don't make the cut, like if they determine you don't get through, and I'm like,
oh my God,
I love when someone slips through. Like I can't imagine like I love Tammy Brown, but I can't imagine her sitting down with a psych eval and passing with flying colors.
I know Laganja like didn't pass the psych eval, right?
Yeah. She didn't pass
For
the
All
psych eval.
Stars, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I liked Laganja.
She's alive still. She's doing very well.
Oh, that's good, but I
she's
would've-
transitioned and she's teaching dance lessons. Calm down. But no, she would have been good. They're also like, Willem was also supposed to be in season 2 of All Stars.
Wait, does Milk come back? Because Milk was a good drag queen.
Milk was in All Stars 3.
Oh, I haven't seen All Stars 3 yet.
Milk was in All Stars 3, and
Educate yourself.
I'm making my way through the regular series first, then I'm gonna go
my
through.
Favorite part, she's like a monster in season 3.
What?
Not like a monster, but she's unwell.
Oh.
She's spoiled. No. But she's
Spoiled
like
milk.
she like fucked up. She had a challenge with Trixie Mattel and she like fucked it up for her.
Oh no.
And because she was like, she also had a lot of like tantrums that were like her complaining about being safe and not top. And they were like, everyone was like, you did pretty bad today. You should be happy with safe. Anyways.
I want to pull up. There was this graphic from one of the Drag Race seasons where they talk about Ukraine. I'm trying to find it. It was like there was some kind of joke about Ukraine, and then Ukraine got invaded. Like, oh, I just found it. This episode of
Because of Drag Race?
yeah.
Vladimir Putin is watching VH1 and
Yeah.
he's like,
And he's like, "Milk's not a monster. I'm pressing
Yeah.
the button."
yeah. Milk is not a monster. God, because milk is not a monster. I was making a joke.
Milk
I'm
is
looking
not a
I'm gonna
monster.
look right
Milk
into
is
the
not a
camera.
monster.
You know what? You know what the monster is? Gay men. They're all monsters.
Yeah, they're
Whoa.
all
Yeah. Okay, so
Not
I
because
endorse
of their sinful ways.
yeah. Speak on
Do you
it.
enjoy living a life of sin?
I wish I was living a life of sin. I'm
You wish?
practically a nun. I'm not getting penis.
You're not.
Are you trying? Are you out here in these streets?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah.
Are you on the apps?
Ugh. I'm on the app, but it's not
The app.
Grinder.
The grinder.
Grindr,
I
oh,
assume.
okay.
Not Scruff.
No, I'm not on Christian Ming. Ugh, Scruff. No.
Okay.
What? Who?
What's wrong with Scruff?
That's not for me.
Okay.
That's for like
It's for. Is
like
it for?
muscle bear types.
I see. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have. No one is my. No one's buying. No one's coming to the market.
Wait, what's your type though? Who are you trying to buy to get
Lucas
in there?
Arnold.
So true.
No.
Trying to, oh my god.
He's my
I'm,
type too.
I'm open to a lot.
Okay.
But like I'm how like specific do you want to get?
Any age preference?
Yeah.
Under 18.
Under 18, yeah.
Yeah, kids. No. Like probably like I would say like usually like my age or older. I guess sky's the limit.
Right.
We're not doing the whole age, the whole people get weird about like a 25-year-old dating like a 32-year-old.
I know, it's so funny.
And I'm like, oh, it's not rape.
I know.
Yeah.
Age gap discourse is hilarious. I think I was kind of reading about it, and I think it comes from like a lot of like the younger generation, no offense, believes that like it's just immoral to experience any kind of sexual desire
For someone younger than you.
for anyone. Like basically if
Yeah,
you
they're-
experience any
it's, like,
kind of sexual desire,
puritanical.
it's problematic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not true,
yeah.
people. Oh,
No.
this
I
was
think sex is immoral. I do.
Yeah.
No, I would never go near sex in my relationship. I never would do that.
No.
thank God.
No, and neither would she. We
If
are
you
both
look,
aligned
if you
on
look
this.
under those blue slacks, he has a chastity belt. He's locked up.
Yes.
face.
Lucas
Absol-
Arnold, I'm gonna say it right and look in this camera. Lucas Arnold is wearing a cock cage. It has a little lock on it. Do you know about cock cages? He does. You heard that. He already knew about cock cages. Why, America, I ask you. Suspicious.
Oh, I found the Ukraine thing, by the way. This episode
We were on the edge of our seats.
I know everyone was looking forward to it. This episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars makes reference to the Red Square of Moscow, Russia, as part of the Maxi Challenge. It was recorded prior to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Isn't that crazy?
I
That's
love that.
crazy.
Right before the Russian they like
You know, people say that The Simpsons predicts the future.
maybe it's RuPaul.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
RuPaul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put Putin
Yeah.
in drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He certainly was fracking before everybody else.
Yes, he was. He was
Yeah.
ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
So someone told me it's like not his fault. Someone was like, well, the government tried to do eminent domain, so he had to. And I was like, sure, whatever. I'm not smart enough to talk about fracking. I'm sorry.
I just find I would never be in that situation. I would never be in
Yeah,
a
because
situation
you will
where
never own land.
that's probably
You will
true.
never
I was
own
about to
property.
say
None of us will ever
You could
own land.
never be RuPaul.
I know.
No.
I know.
And even though
RuPaul
you
has
tried-
all his teeth.
Wow.
Yeah, RuPaul's definitely never played a game of softball.
Do you think that
No.
he's ever had like crowns or veneers or anything like that?
He might have veneers. A lot of I hate that we're talking so much about Drag Race because it's not even my. I'm sorry, but a lot of them, it's a whole thing. They come back with one the lip injections, but two veneers. White porcelain veneers, glowing.
I think veneers
all
make
too
everyone look
perfect,
so
all
ugly.
Too white.
Yeah.
Yes, especially just getting one.
Yeah. I hate when I watched Wicked, it cracked me up. I was like, how is this bitch green with veneers?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't care about Wicked at all. I'm gonna come out right now. I don't
Really?
Give a, I don't
Did you
give
like?
a
Did you see
fuck.
it?
No.
You don't want to see it.
I don't wanna.
You're not that kind of gay.
I'm not that kind of homosexual.
Yeah.
I'm not really into Broadway that much.
Really?
And also, I don't like. The interviews scare me. The way they're grabbing onto each other, like, huh? It's scary. It actually scares
They're
me.
always on the verge. It's
Yeah.
like I can't live on the verge.
They're
of
hungry.
tears.
On
They're
the
hungry.
verge.
I'll say
Crazy. It. Also, like, I'm gonna come out right now. Might sound so puritanical.
Good.
I straight up don't like that Ariana Grande stole a woman's husband after she had a 2-month-old baby. That's crazy that she did that. She came out with an article a week ago. The woman, Ethan Slater's wife, almost died in childbirth.
Yes.
Then 2 months later, Ariana Grande was like, break up with your girlfriend, I'm bored.
Yeah.
If you
Which is
think
also the
about it,
name of one of her
Ethan's-
fucking songs.
Yeah.
Ethan Slater's wife is really quite incredible because she could survive a traumatic birth and get abandoned.
Yes. Yes.
She can do so much.
I talked to someone about this and they were like, I was talking about this and like, they're like, what, would it be better if it was a hot guy? And I was like, yes, it would make more sense if it wasn't fucking this hatchet-faced theater kid.
Can I go on record and say I like that it's him? It gives me hope for Lucas.
Oh, because you think that I will one day be able to like leave my recently birthed child and wife.
I think Lucas will one day leave his
Lucas, yes,
baby.
Yes.
Still sucking on its mother's teeth.
Yes.
For,
yeah.
For
couple months fresh out
Yes.
of the snatch.
For
couple
a celebrity
months fresh.
who has just transitioned racially.
transition back. She's
Back.
actually a detransitioner.
Ariana Grande is a detransitioner. She's Maya Poet.
A racial detransitioner.
It's crazy. She was like born Italian, then went to Hispanic, then
Then went
black,
black,
then Victorian.
No, went
Yes.
Asian. Then went Asian.
She was Asian
yeah,
for a
don't
bit.
forget the Asian
She was
phase,
Asian for
yeah.
a second. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She was Asian for a second. Now she's like a Victorian. She's from a Muppets Christmas Carol now.
Yes.
She has the transatlantic accent.
Yes.
now.
Wait,
It's awesome.
can I run something by you? Something that I actually said on a previous episode, but like unreleased. Yes. But I think
Well, it'll be released by now. Or are you putting mine first?
it will be anyway. I think that Ethan Slater is the child of Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande from a different timeline.
Like Back to the Future. He's fucking his mom.
Yes.
He does look like Frankie Grande.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
I think he looks exactly in between Pete and Ariana.
He doesn't really look like Pete Davidson that much.
I think he could pass for a little bit. Like a
They're
little.
just both white men.
Yeah, a little bug-eyed.
He's a little bit. Also, like, the people talk about, like, I keep hearing people like refer to like Pete Davidson as like hot, and I'm like, no, like the whole like the big dick energy thing. People don't remember how mean that is at its core. It's not saying he seems really cool. Big dick energy was what people came up with. They were like, why is Ariana Grande fucking such an ugly guy? And they were like, he's got to have a huge cock. That was what that was. I think people have like BDE. They're like a really cool guy, and I'm like, no, that's saying someone's like too ugly to live.
Yeah.
That's what that means. He's big dick energy. All right.
Yeah. It's like a confidence,
It's
right?
also. Did you see Pete Davidson's special where he says that is one of the smartest, meanest things that anyone has ever done to me, saying that I had big dick energy? Because now he said anytime that I have sex with a woman,
They're gonna be like, oh,
she has to be like, oh.
yeah,
He's like, I have that forever.
yes,
Wow.
yeah.
But she can turn Asian and that's fine.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Well,
you're right.
he said paint herself brown.
Yes, thank
Go
you.
on the cover of Vogue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Nice.
for correcting me.
You know,
God.
I think it's kind of like, okay, if there weren't
You know,
real
Cynthia also.
Cynthia Homewrecked, I know that.
She
yes.
also did. That's what they. Yeah. Her wife Lena Waithe was married when they met.
Right.
Yes.
This I'm aware of.
I think this is like my line in the sand where everyone's like, you know, queer everything, polyamory, you know, everything's a spectrum. I'm like, adultery is bad. That's like my one where I'm like, adultery is, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And where I'm not talking about like Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter fighting over their high school boyfriend. I'm talking about like marriage and like young kids. And I'm like,
Yeah.
a baby.
you know,
yeah.
can I do a
I draw my li-
piping hot take right
Yes.
Please.
now? Whatever happened to secret affairs?
Whoa. Yeah.
She could have just fucked Ethan Slater silently. And then like, but why do you have to hard launch a relationship? It's probably not going to last.
Yeah.
She had a 2-month engagement with Pete Davidson. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna die with Ethan Slater. Just fuck him on the side like fucking grown-ups did in Hollywood for years. Why do you have to hard launch a relationship?
Yeah.
I weirdly I support this. Yeah.
I think it's
Monroe-
because she
Marilyn
wants
Monroe
path of least
fucked,
resistance.
fucked
Path of least
JFK
resistance.
and then sang in front of him, and his wife just had to be like, all right. She wasn't like, actually, I'm the new first lady. That would have been crazy.
I think there's something
I'm
sexually
sorry, cut you
appealing.
off. We're cutting him off.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, men are talking.
Wow.
The grown-ups are talking, little lady.
I'm in
Yeah.
a home wreck your relationship.
I would
Get in
love
there.
to see you try. I would love to.
I'm
Get
gonna fuck
elbow deep in
your
there.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go elbow deep
Yeah.
into your.
I love to see you just be like, "Hey, what do you like?"
Yeah.
It's a pretty good impression.
Just like,
of me, I think.
hey, you wanna play softball in the park?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But then you just play softball in the park. She has played softball.
Yeah.
okay, I'll play.
She's
softball
played
And then
softball.
you
with
should
her.
just be like, actually, we're playing hardball and just start eating her out.
Well,
Start eating her out. We're
at
cutting
least
off
someone
Lucas
is.
again.
Yeah.
We're cutting off. You had something to say, and it had value, and I respect you.
You're a high value man.
We were talking about adultery and why you should do it secretly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
What's your take?
I've lost the plot completely. I'm way off track right
Well,
now.
as a woman, I must say something.
Okay.
Yes, say something.
I think the reason home wrecking doesn't necessarily exist, at least in public, as much for us as for celebrities, is because I read this interesting take on Twitter that when people home wreck, they don't necessarily want the man, they want the life of the woman.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like maybe it's like a sexual thing for Ariana.
So what you're saying is men in heterosexual relationships who cheat are better people.
It's actually
because
not their
they don't
fault.
they want just the person. They don't
You
want
know,
the lifestyle.
actually, hot take with this relation specifically, I do kind of like place the blame with Ariana Grande because like, look at the situation. It's fucking Ethan Slater with Ethan Slater's face, and all that, and he's dating, or he's married to this woman who I'm sure he met in like a theater program in like Western Mass or something. I don't know where they're from.
Yeah.
And then like one day, the thinnest, richest, most beautiful woman on earth is like, I want you.
But what about Ariana?
Oh,
This is
he's
shade.
doing comedy.
He's doing comedy.
He's doing
yeah.
comedy on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. Wouldn't this joke work so well if he was gay?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is why Lucas should just be gay.
yeah. Honestly, just do it.
What
Just,
about Ariana?
just do it. Just be a he they. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's all a grift. Don't you know?
You know what? No, I'm not gonna. I can't
No.
do that. I can't do that even in a joking sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No one's
Pussy.
watching.
Pussy.
But, yeah, you don't want to
Pussy?
he they
He-they for a
fucking
day?
pussy.
I have less than 3,000 followers. I'll lose nothing.
That's right.
Pop
Well-
off, Lucas Arnold.
Well, I have more than you, so I would.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
trying to take
immune.
you down
Yeah.
and then home wreck your relationship.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it.
It's just, it's funny.
She's gonna homo wreck your relationship.
That's right.
Oh my god.
It is funny though to think, okay, Ariana home wrecks because she wants the life of the woman, right? But like,
yeah.
the
She wants
life-
to be a therapist?
Well, she wants two things. One, and they're directly, they clash with each other. She wants to be famous superstar Ariana Grande, and she also like I think she would like to be like, oh, stay-at-home wife.
Yes.
And she wants to be in that little marriage, and she sees this man Ethan Slater and his wife have this little marriage, and she's like, oh, I want that. But instead of like putting in the work to like cultivate that, she's like, I'll just slide in there. I'll just do it.
What's crazy to me was she was married, so I wonder what happened there.
Wait, she was?
Yes.
Oh, wait, she was. Fuck.
Ariana
no one-
Grande?
Yes, Ariana Grande.
For like a minute.
To who?
Some guy. His name was Dalton Gomez.
Oh
I think.
yeah, or whatever.
I literally have no idea who
Yeah,
he
or
is.
whatever.
Yeah.
I know nothing about him, and no one ever.
We might
seems
have to cut this all out because these fucking Wicked fans are gonna dox my ass or whatever.
I don't care. Let him.
They're
let
gonna
him
come
say
Let
after
him.
me first.
Yeah.
I'll take the heat off of you.
She's very pretty. Her voice is very good. She has a genetically good voice. I just think it's like trashy, And like, also I don't fucking her lapdog Bowen Yang. I'm sorry. I like Bowen
I don't
Yang.
endorse that. I don't endorse
Bowen
that.
Yang, you can hire me as your lapdog anytime.
She
my
calls.
God.
He comes. She was on a podcast. He was on. And listen, if he's ever booking, I'd love to be on it. But he was his radio show or whatever, and someone brought up the adultery, and he was like, "Listen, it's a lot more complicated than everyone gives her credit for, and it pains me to see people misrepresent this." And I was like, "All right, I'm all ears."
Okay,
I'm
but
all
have you ever
ears.
been a stan for a straight woman? That's what he's doing. He's standing her.
Sure.
It would be.
I like Bowen. To be clear, I don't have anything against Bowen Yang, but just like the way people are like, actually, it's all fine because she's Ariana Grande, and I'm like, I don't know if we can just do that for everyone. If you're like, I don't know, coworker did this, you'd be like, this bitch is insane.
Yeah.
She's a monster. But it's like, well, she can hit a whistle note, so she can actually do whatever she wants all the time.
It's also, what do you mean it's quote complicated? Like they were together or they were on a set for 2 years and they were the only straight people. And
Yep.
when you're on set,
Literally.
that breeds false intimacy. It's actually not that complicated. They just fell in.
We're
They
gonna
just
have-
fell
yeah.
in lust with each other or in
Yeah.
love or whatever.
fine.
Did you hear on John Marcos Arezi's podcast that Carmen Lagala, her dad met Carmen's mom on a play for which he got with her and left his ex-wife, and now he has left Carmen's mom for someone he was in a play with more recently.
That
And-
doesn't surprise me. Like,
Yeah.
like being on a set or any kind of creative project is very intimate. That's why I've been in love with Lucas Arnold for many years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, I also hate that it's like, we've come like so far, and like, I feel like people are like using like the smoke screen of like feminism and anti like slut shaming and all to be like, actually, if you talk about it, like you're actually a bad person. I'm like, she's so rich and powerful.
I know.
She's so
Yeah.
rich and powerful.
It's girl
I'm just like,
bossery.
she just gets people. I just hate when like someone's like rich, powerful, and pretty, and they get to do whatever they want.
It's also
I
just funny
can't
to
do-
talk about celebrities. I'm
I'm
sorry.
a fucking homunculus. I can't do anything. I showed up 30 minutes early for a podcast, and I got bitched out.
Lucas fucking
I told you to
smote
He
walk
called me a
on.
faggot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
He called
yeah.
me a dumb faggot.
Yeah. Before he had
I
sex
said
with
a
you.
dumb tall one.
Yeah.
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 Dumb,
Dumb,
tall,
tall.
muscular.
I will never take away from the fact that you are tall. How tall are you?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
Do you use
so
it for
hot.
evil?
Like what? Like rape? What else do you use it for?
I don't know. I mean, like, I
Put
don't
things
know.
put things on fridge.
Okay,
So
I'll
short people
tell
can't
you
get
exactly what you could do. I'll tell you exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a little old lady, right? She's at the grocery store.
them. Punch her.
Yes. She sees her favorite box of cereal way up here. It's
Yeah.
way up here. She says, "Hey, can you grab that for me? You're such a tall gentleman. Could you be so kind?" And then you take
And I
it.
go into her purse and I take her epilepsy meds and I put them on the top shelf. And they go, "You dumb old bitch."
Okay, a woman is having an allergic reaction. She's been stung by a bee. She has an EpiPen in her bag. You take the EpiPen and you put it on the highest surface you can find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I say, choke, bitch. Choke. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you say it from such a far distance from her
Yeah.
that she hears it as
She's
like a
like, "Hey."
whisper.
And she's like, "What?" And I go, "Sorry." And then I crouch her and I go, "Choke, bitch, choke."
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier. If you
Yeah.
didn't hear.
But then no one believes her.
Yeah.
Like she's saying you said that, but everyone's like, someone so
Yeah.
tall would never say that because tall people have enormous amounts of integrity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
you tell everyone what you said is, I'm a doctor. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what you
Yeah.
really said was choke bitch.
Yeah.
Choke, bitch.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story?
Nope.
Yes. And then let's go to our listener
Yes,
submissions.
yeah, no,
But
let's
first-
hear
Listener
story.
submissions. It's not even. It's just something that happened to me the other day, and I'm still thinking about it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Tell us.
I was at Pine Box Rock Shop
I'm familiar.
for an open mic, and I wasn't wearing this, but I was wearing a very nice sweater that I enjoy, and I paid a lot of money for it at a curated vintage store. And I went up to the bartender to order something, and she went, Are you wearing that for our ugly sweater contest tonight? And I just had to stand there and be like, no, I got this. I put this on my body because it's clothing I like. But thank you for thinking I could win something.
Did she respond?
She backpedaled so fucking quick. I said
What a
no.
cunt.
I said
Stick to your
no. This is
convictions.
just my clothing. And she was like, well, ugly can mean a lot of things. I was like, what are you, my mom? All right.
That's
She's like,
worse.
She's
That
like,
is
ugly can
worse.
actually be cool. And I was like,
That's
all right.
worse.
That's worse. If she would just be like, I'm so sorry, it'd be one thing. But she was like, well, ugly, it get a lot of applications, that word.
Ugly. They even say some models are
a
ugly
lot of things.
because they have unusual features.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
People have said that about Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
You know, ugly, hot, or
Lucas Arnold.
Yes.
It's been said.
Lucas
People
Arnold.
have said,
You do
"Hey,
have a
Lucas
pretty
Arnold,
face.
a dog, woof."
You do have a, I'll say you actually don't look like Ethan Slater at all. You have a very, you have a shockingly slight frame, but you have a very pretty face.
Thank you.
Of course.
I just think
Shockingly
the same
slight.
thing where I can
You
see.
have an orphan body.
An orphan body.
I can just see him
I
one
You have
day.
the
put on-
body of someone without pants.
I will have you know I put on 10 pounds in the past few months.
Whoa.
all penis.
Surgically.
Ladies.
I put on 10 pounds of penis surgically.
Surgically.
I can just see you in a situation where you have like a normal wife and then you get like a huge project and there's a possibility for you to leave her in the dust.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. I'm a very honest person who loves deeply.
You and Maddie Smith fall in love on set.
Yeah.
She's still doing Wild and Out. I don't follow the show.
She
I'm
is,
sorry.
yeah. No, but
She
keep
is.
going. All right, so we're on set.
You're on
and
set.
we're falling deep eye contact.
Yes,
We're deep in
you
love.
You do a rap battle, and then halfway through, you lock eyes, and you're like, you do the Tarzan like, and then you have to come home to your wife, and you're like, I'm sorry, but the tension between it's just too much. Actually, you know what? Let's set our sights higher. You fall in love with Nick Cannon
Set our sights higher.
than Maddie Smith.
Oh no, I think Maddie Smith and Nick Cannon are right at the same level.
Yeah.
Hot factor.
Actually, you are correct because, like, monetarily speaking, he supports so many kids that he's probably the same net worth as Maddie Smith.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if you saw.
That
He's
is funny.
talking net worth,
Yeah.
not looks. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
fall in love with Nick Cannon. You have to go
I
home
fall
to
in
your
love with
wife.
Nick Cannon.
Yes.
And then do I? How do I get him? Because
You
like
bear
here's
him children, you get pregnant.
I bear-
You find a way.
yeah.
Find a way. As Jeff Goldblum, also in Wicked, once said, "Life finds a way."
All right, Ethan, do you want to help our listeners? With,
I would love to.
with problems they're
Don't be too loud,
experiencing. All right.
I'm so sorry. Hold on.
So sometimes people just ask for advice.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yeah.
people just like write in random stuff. Let's
Sorry
see.
if I blew at anyone's ears with that. I'm sorry.
It's ASMR. It's good.
It's the opposite if I scream into an open mic.
Okay, I got one pulled up. Y'all, I am single, kinky, and scared.
I hate that they started off with y'all. That's too informal. I'm not your friend. I'm your mom.
Address me as the formal Usted.
Yeah.
Where
I am your mother. You will treat me with respect.
I'm your
Under
mother, not
this
your
house,
friend.
Under this roof.
Under this roof. All right, keep going. Actually, start over.
Okay, y'all, I am single, kinky, and scared. Where do I find people that aren't creeps to have a good time with? Thank you. I hope you have a great holiday season.
Scruff.
Yeah, no. Does this person reveal their gender? This is
No.
a woman. They're writing like a woman.
What's that mean to
The
you?
y'all.
Yeah.
Also single, kinky. A man would just watch porn, but she's like, you can't be. I don't think you can be kinky and agoraphobic. You can't be like.
you can be. Imagine if you're afraid, but you get off on the fear.
I'm single, kinky, and scared. How do I? You're gonna this. I think you're gonna have to wade through a lot of creeps, and you're gonna have to. It's like sifting through shit for gold. That's what dating is.
Yeah.
I'd love to tell you a place where there aren't creeps, but I can't think of a single place. On the internet, in real life, I can't think of a single place.
There might be. You might be able to go on Field. People.
You think there are no creeps on Field?
I think there are creeps.
Why would
but
there
you
be
can
creeps
weed
on
them
Field,
out,
Ethan?
You can't. You think there's no creeps on the threesome app?
Okay, yeah,
The
I
kinky
take it
threesome?
back.
No, but what I'm saying is, why would there be creeps on the threesome app? Why?
I
Why?
don't know. I think maybe
Why?
because of the woke left. I don't know. I just said that. I'm sorry. I
No,
think
but you meant it.
I did. I think that Okay, so they're looking to like meet people for like sex or for a relationship. Did they specify?
I think just for sex.
Just for sex?
They just want to have a good time.
Here, go online and like open yourself up to whatever possibilities interest you, and then just vet very hard. You can usually tell if someone's honestly. There's like relationship stuff where you can't tell down the line, but I think like the creep aspect, you'll tell within 3 sentences.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I think that's true as well.
Like,
also,
I-
just like get a brain trust together.
Yes.
Pass it by them.
Pass it by them. Pass it by like. We don't know if this person has friends. She said lonely. We don't know how lonely. Also, I'm just gonna go with she. Sorry.
Yeah.
Female
Female loneliness
Female
epidemic.
loneliness
Yeah.
epidemic. Band name.
Awesome band name.
Awesome
Yeah.
band name. You should front that. But like you're gonna have to go online and you're gonna have to vet a lot of people and weed the creeps out. It's unfortunate. I'd love to tell you a place. If there was a place where there were no creeps, we'd be there now.
True.
Not even in this room.
Yeah.
Process of elimination.
You're gonna have to do process. You're gonna You're gonna have to weed people out. You're gonna have to talk to people. I'm sorry.
I don't
I
like
know-
talking to people.
I know
though.
this person. I guess also like
Imagine I'm this person, but Ethan, I don't want to talk to people. I don't like talking to people. I'm just single, horny, and
then I guess you're gonna have to die alone. Sorry, I don't know.
But I'm horny. But I'm so horny.
I'm so.
I'm
Is
so
this
horny,
Billy
I think
Crystal?
I might
Who is
die.
this? Is this what it was? Is Christopher Walken? I'm so horny.
I'm so horny.
I'm so
I might
horny. I
die.
killed Natalie Wood. Look that up, by the way. Look that up. I don't know. Like,
I'm so horny.
if you don't, you have to. You have to talk to people. Really. Also, I think that's the best way. Like casual for sex, you need to like vet people and talk it out, because like not even like there's the obvious stuff like people being creeps or like dangerous or like any like murders, whatever. But then also like lining up like what you want, like what sexually interests you, and also this is on a lot of people are just flakes. Like
Yeah.
I've had one time I was talking to a guy on the internet for anonymous sex, and it was in the same area. It was like 10 blocks, and it was like giving me updates. First of all, he did a whole thing where he was like, I want to make sure you're real, so send your face. And I did that, and it was like, okay, now send a video of you talking and XYZ. And I was like, I'm frankly not nearly hot enough to be a catfish, so I don't know whose benefit this is for. And I walked like 10 blocks until I got to the exact block. I was like, okay, I'm at like 12th and A, and then he deleted. And I was like, oh, you just made me take a walk. I think he was looking from his window or something. I don't know. So like you have to talk to someone to like vet them to make sure you want the same things.
It's kind of a funny prank though, just making someone get a little cardio.
Do you think it's possible he was trying to like make deep fakes of you, like with your send a video of you
For
talking?
who?
Oh my
know,
god!
All the
catfish
Jackpot! I got deep fakes of an ugly, unfamous comedian. Whoa,
jackpot, yeah.
that is kind of like investing and being like maybe this comedian will become famous one day. I just gotta
he's an
invest
investor.
early.
Yeah,
He could believe in you,
yeah.
and
anyone-
that's how he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna catfish as you one day because this is gonna work out for me."
Honestly, here's the thing about like that or like,
This proves
for-
that person
yeah.
had esteem in you.
oh, I don't. If anyone wants to pay for a deep fake of me, you can fucking have it. If you can get off by jerking off to me, God bless you. Jesus, what happened to you as a kid? What's wrong with you? All right. I hope I answered your question.
You definitely did.
Wait, give me-
All right, we got one more.
Okay.
Only 2? Or is it
Okay.
a time thing?
have one.
Okay. Here's another one. Okay.
Oh.
Last night, I hooked up with a guy who wanted me to jerk him off while he tried to watch TV with no reciprocation. It was 100% consensual, but really weird. Then I came home and ate a whole pizza by myself. So
I
submission.
forgot I sent this in. No. Yeah.
And now for the submission.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Ah, you're funny.
jokes.
You should do comedy.
Thank you. But yeah, I think this is a
That's
lovely
not a
story.
question. That's more of just a story.
It's just a little bit of gossip for us.
Also, here's the thing. You said it's 100% consensual. Like, that's your fault.
Yes.
If you're having if you were like, I went over to this guy's apartment and he tried to get me to do this. I hated it and left. I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry that happened to you. If you're like, I jerked this guy off while he watched it. First of all, did he, I guess my question is, because you didn't ask a question, I have to do the work. My question is like, did you like go over to this guy's apartment and he was like, this is a situation, or did you arrange this beforehand? If this was arranged beforehand,
The order of operations is
yes.
very important here.
because like if you did go over there expecting like full sex and he was like, can you just jack me off while I watch Flip or Flop on HGTV or whatever.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
I thought
Yeah.
you meant the movie Flipper
Escape to
from the
New York.
90s.
no, that's no. Wait, Escape to New York. Is that what it's called?
Wait.
Home Alone 2
Escape to
isn't it-
Africa.
Home Alone.
Home Alone 2.
Escape to Africa.
Kunta Kinte.
Yeah.
Home Alone 2 Roots.
Oh God. No. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh no.
I hate how funny that image is. They get in the house. Oh, this is horrible.
You're probably gonna have to cut a lot of the Ariana stuff because people are gonna. It's fine.
No, we'll let the Wicketers come after us.
Wickeda. I'm so sorry.
We got one more listener submission.
Read it, read it, read it.
I think we answered this person's non-question. Okay, this is someone writing in about family drama.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What kind of pizza was it?
Sorry. I'm curious about that too. Probably cheese. Or whatever is simple.
If it was Domino's, you deserve whatever happened to you.
I love Domino's.
You would.
I know. I would. The
Can you read the
coupons, I think.
question? Okay, okay.
Oldest uncle has ended his side relationship. Wow. He's
Nice.
moved into an apartment downtown, and his son found out the extent of everything and is no longer talking to him. Younger uncle's wife is a narcissist and only comes to events to drink. I mean, she ain't the only one. Addiction is hardwired into our genetics at this point. And 2 of her kids don't talk to her anymore. Again, they're so real for that. Overheard my mom talking to the sperm donor
This is a lot.
father about how the only reason she hasn't divorced him yet is because she feels bad he has no family. Girl, please, I'm actually begging you don't. Like, stop pitying him.
much is
Older
this?
aunt is up for Christmas. How many
Jesus
aunts
Christ.
does this person have?
Finish and then we'll get to
Yeah.
it.
And she brought her
Cut down on
dog.
the aunts.
Dog's name is Daisy. She's like 10.
I don't need to know your dog's name. Go on. I'm sorry.
Do you need to know that she has 3 legs?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
We're probably all going to try and convince the older aunt to not go back to Florida. Because why? Girl, your husband literally called the cops on you twice for no reason. Also, my dog, his name is Apollo. And Daisy are trying to get acquainted and be friendly. As of right now, shockingly, Apollo ain't being the
Is this a
problem.
question? Or did like someone just did someone think they were emailing a relative or something?
Also, I get to bartend the Christmas party tonight with my cousin. And it's always so funny to think
for
about all the haggard old
How fucking long is this?
Trump supporters in the actual hall and the 2 artistic bartenders in the back, one of whom's a
Stop.
How much more is this? No,
yeah, Lucas, you read the last part.
No, I will let you finish. I want you to tell me ballpark how many sentences are left.
There are 2
sen-
autistic bartenders. You need to hear about that.
Okay.
And one of whom's a
I'm
what,
ready.
Lucas?
And one of
I can say it.
Oh, do you want to read it?
Does it say faggot or something?
Yeah.
Just say faggot, Lucas.
You know
Just
you
say
want
it.
to.
You know you want to. Come on.
No.
Wild out. Do it.
Come on, Lucas, it's time to wild out.
Time to wild out. Nick Cannon said faggot.
Totally.
I'm sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
What's that joke Aaron has where he says, "You've said it, you've been 12."
Yep. We've all been 12.
Yeah, we've all been 12.
Come on, let's do some age regression. Say
Okay.
the word.
In the back, one of whom's a transgender faggot, LMAO. Happy holidays, y'all. Hope yours go smoothly.
Transgender faggot. Like a trans man?
I think this is some kind of like fun gender
I'd
bending
like to
individual.
say, the first thing I'd like to say in response to this, who the fuck cares about any of that? None of that was a question. None of that was a statement. All that was a bunch of bullshit about your family. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care what your aunts are doing. Mind your fucking business. Who are you? Kill yourself. Who are you? That was 10 paragraphs of nothing. Did they ask a single question? Or are they just telling you about their lives? I don't give a fuck. I do not give a single fuck about you. Is there another one? That was such a waste of my day.
There's not another one. That was my big closer.
I would like to say, please, anyone watching or listening, we want you on this world.
I'm a third party. I'm not affiliated with Two Nosy Meerkats. End your
Well,
life.
you signed all the forms.
I signed all the forms, and I'm signing one now. I'm signing a big KYS. That's what I'm
Those are
signing.
your initials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
All
silent,
right.
Ethan starts with a silent K. I'm sorry. Don't kill
It used
yourself.
to start with 2 more Ks.
Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. For legal reasons.
Okay.
But like, what was the point of any of that? I don't care
We
about your
wanna hear
family
it.
at all.
I wanted to
care.
hear it. I liked it. I thought it was
I
nice.
was curious about the drama between the dogs, Apollo and Daisy.
Yeah,
if
they
you
didn't go
even
into.
care.
They gave like 10 points of drama and then didn't go into
You don't
any
care
of
that
them.
Daisy has 3 legs.
I wish Daisy had no legs. Fuck you, fuck your dog. I wish your dog was just rolling around. How's that? How's that? All right. Why would I care? Why do I care about your dogs? About all of your 10 aunts? About all, and now the way they phrase it like it was like a letter to your old college friend or something, like, oh, I get to be the bartender for the Christmas party. It's like, who the fuck asked you? You wrote into your favorite Brooklyn-based comedy podcast and was like, oh, these people are dying to hear about my family drama.
We are. Thank you for doing that.
I hate you.
Oh, Ethan, we love you so much.
love you
We
so
could talk to you all day. We have one more segment.
I'm so excited.
Yes. This is called Self-Perception Corner.
Okay.
We want you to describe how you feel you are perceived by people in the world. And then we'll say how we actually perceive you.
There's a lot of different people. I think they view me a lot of different ways. I think I've been dealing with the thing where like sometimes I do like think I get in my head that people hate me, but here's the thing. This is a question. Am I like paranoid and think everyone hates me because I have paranoia, or am I very perceptive and I'm actually correct about everything? There's a person who all I want in the world is to like impress them, and I think I made a terrible impression. And every time I'm like, I'll fix it, and I think I just dig the hole deeper. And I truly like I think some people perceive me in a good way, but I think I honestly don't. It's such a hard question. Like truly, like I think some people think that I'm like too like loud and like much or whatever. I don't. One time I was at Broadway Comedy Club. I was backstage with comedians, and one of them, I was like being me or whatever, and one of them was like, "God, you're always on, aren't you?" And I was like, I'm sorry, let me start over. Unseasonably warm, isn't it? Like, what am I? We're comedians. What are we supposed to?
Totally.
I'm like, tax season's coming up. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want. I think that's, because I'm a lot of different ways with a lot of different people. I help run an open mic, and sometimes I'm pretty short with people because it's a $5 open mic, and sometimes I get people. You'd think people would understand to count to 5.
Right.
You'd be shocked.
Yeah.
It's like a mic / show, and these 2 girls came in, and I was like, it's $5, and they were like, we're just watching. I was like, it's also $5 to watch, and they were like, one of them was like, it's okay, I have cash, and she handed me $3, and I was like, this is not 10. And I think sometimes I just get like upset, and people might think I'm mean. I think some people think I'm mean. Some people think I'm annoying. I think some people think I'm fat. It's just the angle. I'm skinnier than Lukas.
It's true. Yeah.
It's
You're
just-
disappearing behind
if
the
I
mic.
if I go to the side, I'm invisible. I'm wide, not fat.
Yeah.
Like a cardboard cutout. I don't know. I think some people think I'm a little too mean. Some people think I'm annoying. I don't know. I don't know if anyone likes me. That's it. That's a statement.
Well, I like you.
Aww.
I do. I
Can you edit
definitely
it?
thought
Can
you were.
Can you edit in like a studio audience awe there?
Oh.
Okay. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah. This guy, that's what they always say about Lukas.
I'm just funny to say.
Low effort, low
Yeah.
value.
Little violin right here. Oh, no.
Okay. Finish the. What do you think of me?
I definitely thought you were an insane person at first. I feel like I would see you around. I'd be like, this guy is crazy, you know, like just the loudness.
Okay.
But also I loved it. You know, I wasn't like offended or upset by it. I thought it's like you said, right? Like we're comedians and like you're in the right path for yourself. Like you're not going to be the tax season guy, and nor should you. Those people are so unbearable. And I mean, also getting to talk to you, I can tell like you're like you think deeply about things. You're interesting, intelligent, and definitely just a delight. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I love that like. It always sounds condescending when people say this, so I don't mean it to come off this way, but like I love that you are totally yourself. Like I love that you don't change for people.
Okay.
It's cool, and I think more people should be like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I completely agree. You are someone who, like, the moment I see that you're around, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a good day.
Aww.
Yeah.
I genuinely think, oh my God, I'm about to laugh my ass off. I genuinely think you are one of the most naturally funny people on the planet.
Thank you.
Like, we were at a mic recently, you're telling me about a bit you had with your, like, a friend of yours.
Oh my God.
Could you read?
I'd love to. I had a bit with my friend. An impression a bit. We were just like we do it to make each other laugh. I was Irish Hotep. So we just like go to each other and be like, you know, like Jesus had red hair and freckles. He did. The Irish built the pyramid.
We were kings.
we was kings. We were. We was kings.
I can't do an Irish accent, but I think the blood of Christ is Guinness.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I needed to contribute
Thank you
something
for-
to
thank
your
you for
incredibly
sharing
funny
that.
bit. I had
You
to
Thank
say
you
think
for
that.
we were
sharing
doing
that.
Irish accents? That was Jamaican. I don't know what that was.
So we have another small
yes.
segment.
It's
Okay.
called a prophecy corner. This is gonna be a little sillier, but where do you see the world, your world, going in 5 years?
Like my world.
Yeah, where does the world of Ethan go in 5 years?
I think I kill myself and I'm on so many Instagram stories.
That's so beautiful.
I know. I'm on so many like not, but like whenever like sometimes whenever like I'm like at a level in comedy where like I have nothing. I have no TV credits. I'm not past any clubs. I don't have anything. But I think I'm at a level in comedy where like if I kill myself, people are coming out of the woodwork to make Instagram stories.
Totally. Yeah.
Ooh,
I would post about you in my story.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I would tell everyone
do
you were
it
like
now.
a really gentle, skinny soul.
Oh, people would be like, people would say, I here's what I want when I kill myself in 1 year. I want people to be like, he was, I want ahead of his time. I want such potential. I want to hear the word potential.
Yeah.
Unrealized potential.
The world should have known who this man was.
The world. It's such a shame.
Yeah.
I don't. If anyone, I'm gonna say this on camera. This is my video well now. If anyone uses the term gentle giant, we're getting you. You're gonna get shot.
Yeah.
No gentle giant. I hate that. People would say that about me when I was like, I'm just quiet and fat. I'm not a gentle giant. You want me to be angry? I'll get angry.
You're the Hulk.
Thank you. Good addition, Gabby.
Ethan, where can the people find you?
Where can the people find
Okay.
you?
You can find me on Instagram at efiller13 or efiller13. Let me see. I have if you want to see where my shows are, you can go to my website fatuglyfaggot.edu .gov / Bush did 9/11 / Susan Boyle album party
Oh, wow.
/ at askjeeves.net.
I haven't thought about Susan Boyle in ages.
Yeah.
No one, neither is anyone.
I miss that crazy bitch.
I think of her every time I look in the mirror.
Yeah.
No.
You should follow Susan Boyle. Instead of me doing a
Do
plug.
you get your
'cause
sweaters
I'm-
in the same place?
This is why you got to tune in to Wild and Out. What day does it air? What day does it air?
Well, no.
What weekday?
I don't know.
No one knows.
You don't know?
No one
Because they won't tell us when the rest of the episodes are airing.
What do you mean by they?
Nick
The
Cannon.
Jews.
The
I'm also Jewish. And I produced that show. No. Tune into Wild and Out every Thursday on MTV. Now they have to make it Thursday. That's how it works.
Because you said so.
Because I said so.
Because you control the banks and the weather.
I control the banks and the weather.
Yeah.
In that order.
Follow Susan in
Follow
lieu of a
Susan
plug,
Boyle.
Please
follow
follow Susan Boyle
for us.
Yeah.
That's my plug. I just want her to get
I
more
know.
attention.
I help run like a weekly open mic / show at Soho Playhouse at 9:30 on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's of any interest to you.
Oh, it's really fun. Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Woo.
And you, Lukey?
You can follow me. You already do.
All right. Thank you to Ethan.
I'm gonna unfollow you just for that. You cocky little shit.
Everyone unfollow Lucas. Thank you for tuning in and join us on Patreon.
Join us on Patreon.
We'll
We're going to
have
have
a
a
bonus
special bonus
section.
segment with Ethan Filler.